Have I told you about the drive-by that I witnessed?
A drive-by? No.
Yeah, I watched a drive-by happen, and it was like me and my homies were basically in the line of fire.
Really?
We were super close to it. Yeah, so we were breaking into an abandoned mental hospital,
Where's this?
and we had like just crossed the train tracks right next to the road, and we're like going up to the fence where we were gonna climb over it, and we like there's this like this couple just walking down the road like minding their business, and a car pulls up, like speeds up, and just like lets loose four shots and then peels away.
At the couple?
Yeah, the couple that was sitting there. And then for like hours afterwards, while we were exploring this
You just kept
insane
going.
asylum,
You kept going
um,
after.
there was like a bunch of like I, it was like a bunch of like groups of like dudes holding like fucking rifles and shit walking around the area, and we were just in this fucking insane asylum like with little to no cover. It wasn't like a big building. It was like a big outdoor area that was like overgrown and like destroyed and shit. So we're like literally like face to the ground, like uh bellies down, like hiding from these fucking guys as they're walking past. It was crazy.
Jesus
Fuck.
Christ,
Holy
man.
shit.
Where did this take place?
Um, so it was like Glendale area.
Glendale? Shit.
Yeah, I don't really remember because I wasn't paying attention to the location.
Damn.
I didn't realize Glendale got that bad.
It was pretty insane, bro. And like the cops like came like initially, but then just like left pretty soon.
Fuck.
That's
Damn.
It
fucking
was like
insane.
totally some like gang shit that happened.
That's so crazy. It's like Grand Theft Auto in real life.
Oh my god, that was some fucking shit though. I broke a really nice necklace when I was like climbing back through the fence because we had just gotten inside, or like we're just like some of us were just getting inside onto the property, and like the shots fucking come out, and we see the car peel out, and everyone just fucking guns it.
That's fucking. So, damn, you get yourself into so much trouble, Dylan.
I mean, I'd be up to some antics.
It's not even half the time. They're not even well. Half of the insane times, they're not even your fault. You just get caught up in it for some fucking. It doesn't matter where you are. It just
Uh
happens.
huh. That same night, we had broken into a just a regular hospital, an abandoned regular hospital, and it's like pitch black, like you can't see fucking anything. And we had like turned off our lights because we heard someone talking. We thought it was security, because there's like a night security
Oh
guard
shit, we never
that's
turned the
usually
fan off.
posted up outside. But we're all fucking hiding in like some corner room, like literally like piled into this room, like facing the wall, like trying to like not get caught by this person. And they walk like right up by where we're hiding, and we just don't see anyone there.
Whoa.
Crazy. So it was like a ghost.
Something like that. It was fucking creepy, dude.
Shit.
And in the regular hospital?
Yeah, this is in a regular hospital.
You sure it was a regular hospital and not a spooky ghost hospital?
It did have a church in it.
It did have a church
I
in it?
don't. Yeah, I don't know if that's common practice. There was like a little church on one side of the building.
I feel like it is.
Yeah, I feel like they have like chapels and shit
Yeah,
like
because
inside.
Hmm.
yeah, to read your last rites.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, it was so creepy because it was my first time ever there. One of my homies had been there before, but it was like a while back that he'd been there. And in the church, they had like a little like pedestal at the top, and like on it were like a ton of graffiti. Everyone that like breaks into that place, names on it, but our names were already there.
Whoa.
Wait,
What?
really?
Yeah, like
Like
I had never been there,
your
so there's
first
no
names or your last names?
first names, but they were all like grouped up next to each other. Like it was Matt, DJ, and I. Like were the names, and it
Matt
was like they were
Matt
like all
DJ and
grouped up next to each other. So I was like, what the fuck?
Fuck.
that is creepy as shit. I want to go here.
I don't remember where it is. I could ask Matt. He'd know where it is.
Has he gone there like often?
He's been there quite a few times.
It's like terrifying.
It's kind of sick.
Yeah.
I wonder if I go and there would be a second, like a
A
Matt
second Matt written on there.
Yeah, like Matt
It's
Dillon.
creepy.
If that happens, it's confirmed. It's confirmed that like there's some like clairvoyant ghost in there.
There's supposed to be a video of it somewhere, but my homie never like put the video together. Like he just has all the recording on his camera, but never like sent us the footage or anything.
Bro, that would make a great video.
And we were like, we were recording when we were like getting like seemingly chased by the fucking whatever we thought it was.
And could you hear the thing?
I mean, we could hear it in person. I haven't looked back. I haven't seen any of the footage, so I don't know what was caught on the camera.
It would be crazy if you could hear it in the footage.
Yeah.
Or if you
I
couldn't.
imagine you can. It was loud as fuck. It was horrifying.
Shit.
What did it sound like? Could you like recreate?
Well, it was just like the shuffles and like sounds of walking, like and sprinting, like up and down the hallway, and then just like raggedy, like breathing.
Ew,
Fuck.
that's terrifying. Like even if that is a real person, that's like a scary ass person.
Yeah, I mean, there was a point where like we had like heard it initially, and we were trying to go downstairs to like get out because the only like way in was through the morgue at the bottom, like breaking in through the morgue, which was creepy as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of our friends had said that apparently while we were up, like, because there was someone staying on the outside because she hurt her fucking ankle before we went in and couldn't like climb down. But she had said that she heard a bunch of screaming coming from like the basement where we had entered, and we were like up on the third floor at this point.
Jesus. From where you entered.
Yeah,
So you guys weren't just psyching yourselves out. You guys all heard this.
oh yeah, we all heard this, and there was like 5 of us. Like the three of us went in, 2 people stayed outside, 1 person stayed in the car because he was just being a bitch. He stayed in the car.
I mean,
But,
you would
like-
be a bitch in this situation too, frankly. Like, oh, blood curdling screams coming out of the morgue, you know?
We didn't hear it before going in. Like this is all shit like after we were inside.
True. But I bet you he was like, fuck you guys, I was right.
Yeah, probably. We fucking knew some shit was gonna happen.
That's crazy, man. Like, I kind of want to go record for the podcast, you, me, and Prehonk.
We'll just like set up in there.
Yeah, like a night at the museum.
Fucking night at the museum. It'd be funny as fuck.
You know, I like to imagine that those sounds aren't ghosts, but people who pretend to be ghosts because they don't have anything better to do. And they just go to these sites knowing, like, oh, someone finally went in. Like, it's a guy who lives
Yeah,
next door.
knowing some idiots are gonna show up.
Yeah, and then, like, just going in and yelling.
They probably have, like,
I mean, there was fully like an encampment in like one of the rooms, so it could have very well just been a homeless dude that was in there.
Oh,
But like the weirdest thing was just that we didn't see him, and like it had sounded like they'd walked right into the room where we were hiding.
Oh, if there's an encampment there, I don't want to go. That's kind of even scarier, man.
Yeah, an actual person. No,
Yeah,
thank
an
you.
actual person,
Yeah.
then, like, the possibility of a ghost. Like, yeah, there's a bunch of people here who probably don't want to be found there.
Yeah.
You know, tweaked out of their minds.
Yeah, tweaking like shit. Also thinking there's ghosts.
Yeah, also, because it's creepy as shit. Like, imagine living there. Like, imagine living there and then taking meth there.
sounds like another day in the life of, I don't know, of the deplorables. That's us, guys.
That's
This could be us, but we're playing. We gotta move up to bigger things.
Bigger and better things, like the Tucker Carlson show.
Yeah. do meth on the Tucker Carlson show.
Dude, what do you think Tucker Carlson would be like if he took meth?
The same.
Sean, do an impression. Sean, you're the guest. You haven't heard enough from you. Do an impression of Tucker Carlson on meth.
It's like, hey guys, I'm Tucker Carlson. I'm on meth.
Dude, that's like fucking perfect.
I think
I couldn't have done it any better.
Yeah,
Hey guys, I'm
that's
Tucker Carlson.
literally
I'm on
Tucker
meth.
Carlson on meth, guys. Like, I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know. You didn't squint your eyes, first off. Okay, you gotta squint your eyes when you're doing a Tucker Carlson question.
Okay, who else is doing Tucker
It's like,
Carlson on meth right now?
I'm Tucker Carlson.
I think we're all doing Tucker Carlson on meth.
I'm on meth.
We're all doing all of his different personalities.
No, hold on. I'm talking. This is my show. This is my show. Okay?
You're Tucker Carlson on meth?
No, I'm Matt.
He's Matt Tether, not on meth.
On meth?
But why is it that I'm on meth?
I couldn't tell you, Tucker Carlson.
Is it because
Yeah,
it
sorry,
tastes
Tucker.
good?
I'm not really sure,
Yes.
bro.
You know, do I enjoy the feeling it gives me? The feeling, the power, the fact that I don't need to sleep? All of the above. But why is it that they're saying it? Because they don't want you to hear that. They don't want you to hear that meth can keep you up all night and make you feel really, really good. Instead, they want to teach you how to take hormones. Is that better for you? Will hormones help you write a paper?
Maybe.
Just let me become the person.
I don't know, Tucker. You make a really good point. I'm gonna go do some meth real quick.
I'll be like the Rachel Maddow on meth.
And now you're just going to
Also on meth?
Yeah. I have to study that impression.
Rachel Maddow on meth?
Yeah.
Oh, let's do a debate.
No.
I'm Rachel Maddow. I'm a lesbian.
Nice. This is really good.
Hey, I'm Rachel Maddow. I'm on meth.
I'm on meth. I fuck girls.
I have sex with women.
Do you like my hair?
I'm on MSNBC weeknights at 7 o'clock.
She's on at 9.
We love you, Rachel.
Matt.
I know because I watch enough Rachel Maddow to know, okay? I like to be informed. I like to be in the now. I like to know about things, okay? You know, I like to, it's a little thing called knowing what's going on in the world, being informed, being an active participant in our society. Not that you would know anything about that, okay?
Right.
But, you know,
That's Tucker. Not that you would know anything about that.
But, you know, I, an
Doing math all the
informed
time.
citizen, know that Rachel Maddow is on at 9 on MSNBC.
I prefer Tucker on meth.
What time is
Yeah, Tucker on meth is aggressive. What the fuck, bro?
It'd be like, who else? Anderson Cooper on Xanax and meth.
Alright, do it. Show us.
On both. Holy shit.
Say, ooh. Oh no.
That was it. That was perfect. Well done. Ooh.
Oh.
Dylan, you have an impression for us? Alright, let's give him
Yeah,
some steam.
I've got like Andy Cohen on meth.
Alright.
Ooh.
Let's see it.
And that was it. Thanks for coming to my TED Talk. That's my Andy Cohen on that.
Who is Andy Cohen?
Andy Cohen's Anderson Cooper's best friend.
That's
Yeah.
it? That's all he is?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh.
And Sarah Jessica Parker's friend as well, the horse girl, the
Oh,
girl that looks like a
shit.
horse.
Damn. So they have like a three-way friend group,
Yeah.
just doing three-ways all the time.
You know, I guess, you know, she's kind of like a dude.
Shit, I don't know.
Yeah, I guess.
Like a dude horse.
Like one of the boys.
One of the boys.
One of the boys.
I like it.
You know, kind of like you know that she plays StarCraft.
Oh, 100%.
100%.
100%.
You know that you invite her to the Discord call. You don't need to tone it down.
You know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
you can just You just keep being a Blaze. She's there for it.
Right. She knows that, the kittens stay out, that your Discord kittens aren't allowed in this call, but she is. She's allowed in that call.
Yeah.
She's part of the boys. She's one of the boys.
She's no kitten.
She will meow for you though.
What?
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 So yeah.
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 Yeah, let's talk about something. I want to talk.
You make an excellent point there. Talking about something is probably something that we should do.
We should. Do.
When you say it like that, I feel like we should really be talking about something.
You're the guest,
you're like-
Sean, and you're kind of supposed to bring a fresh perspective. You know what, Dylan? We should interview him.
That's a good idea.
Dylan, do you have any
Yeah.
questions?
So I've got a great question for you. What's something that you would talk about?
It's something I would talk about.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Good one.
I feel like when talking about something, you should really be talking about like something. So like when you start talking about something,
Mm-hmm.
then that's when you really get into the conversation about talking about something. So yeah, I think we should just talk about talking about something.
Cool.
Wow, that's brilliant. I haven't thought about talking about something like that.
It's really insightful.
Yeah. So I think when you start talking about something like that, then you really start talking about something.
Yeah, and then like it becomes a whole thing because there's really something that you are actually talking about. It brings that whole like something into different perspectives too, and it like makes that something talked about.
And then
Wild.
sometimes something can be something more.
But it's usually just something. It's just something to talk about, and then once you keep something to talk about,
Yeah, but if you
then it's just something.
If you get under the surface of it, it could be something more. We don't have to live so mundane. That's what I think.
I think it takes a lot to talk about something more.
I feel like
Personally,
you're trivializing something a little bit too much.
but it's just something.
It's not just something. It's more than something. Nothing is just something. Okay? It's many things. It's everything.
I think you're overthinking this.
I don't think I'm overthinking anything. I think you're underthinking it. And here's why. Because something is sometimes something, yeah. But sometimes something is something more. And oftentimes, I think it falls into the second category of something. What do you think, Dylan?
I don't know. It's just like you really haven't it's not something I had really considered like that. That something could be something more. I just always thought that something was simply something.
But when you
And
just
that
keep
didn't
it
have
at,
to
like,
worry
something,
about it
It's just
evolving.
It is something. Like you just got to keep it at something.
I mean, yeah, of course, it's something. It's something.
Yeah, it like getting down to like the brass tacks, something will forever always just be something. But there is, like you said, it can grow, I guess. And I hadn't really had considered that much, that something could be something else or something more or something less even too.
Yeah, but it's always just gonna be something.
It's always real. Something real. Not something fake, okay? Not something liberal. This is how we tie it in. There's something. There's something more. It's something good. It's something. It's simple, but it's something.
I think this something is the Confederacy in South America.
I think you really hit it right on the nose with that one.
We were talking about that. We were talking about how the Confederates who live in Brazil, that little Confederate colony there, is more Confederate than anybody in the U.S. right now. Because
Maybe the real something more was just the friends that we made along the way.
yeah.
No, I think it's just the Southerns.
Yeah, I think because
Southern
they went
Confederates.
as south as they possibly could go.
They had to get so far away from the north that they weren't even in the northern hemisphere. They're in the southern
hemisphere because
which is the home of the South.
and that's
the
thinking
home
outside
of
of
the
the box.
Confederates.
That's something that even Mr. Lee couldn't think of.
Mm-mm.
He was like, "Oh, just the southern half of the United States. What are you, fucking idiot? You're in the northern hemisphere.
Gotta go further south.
You gotta go farther
You
south."
idiots, go further south. That's true. These are
Like, okay, you
Factual.
couldn't get Virginia. Who the fuck needs Virginia? Have Sao Paulo. You know, like, think outside the box.
Think outside of your American microcosm and go down to South America.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally for the South. It's South America.
That's for the
Yeah,
south.
it's
That's
in the south.
Dixieland. That's Dixieland right there.
That is Dixieland.
And with the real Confederate flag, not the battle flag, okay? Because battle flag is different. I don't know why these liberals all have themselves in a hoop about the battle flag, because it's not the battle flag. The battle flag's not the Confederate flag. The Confederate flag's a different flag.
It's a very different flag.
It's a very different
A lot of
flag.
people just don't get that, right?
They don't get it.
And they really gotta like dig down deep south inside them and
yeah.
just take it out.
Because Brazil is my heritage.
Brazil?
What do you think they speak there? Do you think they still speak English?
In Brazil?
Yeah. Like, do you think the Confederates in Brazil speak English?
I hope they do, because that's pretty sick.
Like, what do you think their accent
It'd be pretty cool.
That'd be a crazy accent. I couldn't even imagine a Brazilian and Southern accent on a person speaking English in Brazil.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Like, they must
Just,
be
yeah, that sounds scary.
fucking weird. They have everything down there.
There is everything down there.
There's everything down there. There's
We-
even Japanese
It's
people.
not talked about enough. We got to bring awareness to this, guys. Everything's down there.
Everything is down there. There's nothing. Like, nothing. And it's something.
Yeah.
It's never nothing. It's always something.
Always something. Nothing more, nothing less.
Nothing more, nothing less.
Just something.
All right, so I got a question for you, Sean. To follow up Dylan's question. What's your social security number?
425. No. Give me one. Let me text my mom.
Get her on the phone.
What is my social security number? Okay. Yeah, she should get back soon.
Did you look it up on Google?
Yeah.
Let me Google it real quick. What's my social
Just give
security?
me one sec. She'll let me know. I think. Yeah. Sorry, guys. Yeah. Any follow up?
Dylan, do you have a follow up for that?
Yeah. Mother's maiden name?
Mother's maiden name is Franklin because she never got married.
All right. Name of your first pet.
Oh, that was Tonka.
And how about the street you grew up on?
Oh, I grew up on Southern Boulevard.
Nice. And
See, I'm a true Southern. I lived on Southern Boulevard before it was cool.
On Southern Boulevard.
Next question.
name of your first crush.
Ooh. That one's gonna stay in the closet, guys. Sorry, I can't get that one out.
Yeah, it's not June, bro. Gotta be careful.
It's not June anymore, guys. Too many fireworks. Too many fireworks. Yeah, not now. It's gonna stay locked away in the closet.
That's understandable. Yeah, we really didn't want to push too far.
Yeah, come on.
I do have one more quick question. How do you feel about identity theft?
What?
What are your thoughts on identity theft?
Identity theft? I feel like...
Yeah.
See, it really helps build the community. It's like when you start like low, so like stealing somebody's identity in another community and giving that identity to a person in another community, it creates a bigger community for all Americans in our nation. So I feel like ultimately it can be framed as a bad thing, and that's what the media wants us to know. But I think ultimately it's bringing us closer as Americans by sharing our identities, you know?
I agree. I mean, to pivot off of your point there, you never really know, how it is to be someone else until you walk a mile in their shoes or a mile with their driver's license.
Exactly.
And, it's been like an awakening, kind of enlightening experience to take on other people's identities and just go about life as them. I've been called every slur in the book. I've been denied and admitted to every college in the country. I've been to every country and been called slurs in every language.
That's why I think identity theft, it brings us together as a people.
It was a humbling experience.
Okay, follow-up question.
You can't just say follow-up question. You have to make a follow-up question.
The quote, I've been called every slur in the book. really, really got me. Oh my god, I'm literally crying. What the fuck? This really caught me off guard. Jesus Christ.
You can think of it right now in your head, picture it in your head. I have been called that.
North American pavement ape.
Yep, I heard it a billion times.
Okay, keep on listing off slurs. Let's go. Come on.
Yeah. Let's just start going through.
Okay, let's go. Let's start. A. No.
B. C.
E.
Red. Yellow.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Blue.
Oh my
Red.
god.
Magenta.
Oh my god. Somebody censored this, man.
So Sean, you had a follow-up question? You said follow-up question.
Yeah.
So what's your follow-up question?
Oh no, that was a follow-up question.
You can't just say follow-up.
Follow-up question. That was my question, actually.
It's not a question.
Follow-up question.
I refuse to answer it. Move on to the next follow-up question.
Follow-up question.
All right, this meeting's adjourned.
Oh, fuck. Did I get fired?
Yeah, you got fired. Sean, can we... Hold on, Dylan. Just 1 sec. We gotta talk.
Sidebar.
You know, bro, I'm giving you a big opportunity here. You could have a lot of clout. You know, we got 20 views in our last video. 20 views.
Hey, you know I get really nervous in these types of situations.
Yeah, well, you need to reel it together. I thought you said that you could perform under stress. You see, you're not performing. I just stressed you out and you're not performing.
I'm sorry, man. I don't know what's gotten into
Reel
me.
it, bring it in. Bring it in. Come on.
Ever since you
Calm
gave me
down,
that glass
buddy.
of water, like I haven't really been feeling too good.
Well, I put ketamine in it.
Fuck, bro.
I thought it would mellow you. I thought I was doing a good thing.
Just can you give me like a couple more
No,
minutes?
I
Like,
can't give you. We're in the middle of fucking
bro,
recording.
like this is literally your podcast. Like, just
Yeah, it's
help
literally
me.
my podcast, and you're ruining it. You're ruining it for me. You know, this is supposed to be a big opportunity for you.
Bro.
And you follow up question. You just say follow up question. You think this is the type of content that
This is
people
not
want
my
to listen
responsibility.
to?
This
You
is
think this
your-
is 20 view worthy?
You're having me on.
I'm
You
having you
should've-
on
should've
because I'm
thought
hoping that you
this
could
through a little
boost
bit more. Like,
the thing. You know, I was trying to give you an opportunity to do
I
something.
thought
here.
you could give me that opportunity, but you're not letting me speak because you're not giving me.
All right, I'll let you speak.
Yeah.
Let's go back and then you speak, but bring a real
Give
question.
me something to speak about. Like, just
Bring
please.
the question, and I could do that.
Bro, like, that's your responsibility. That's literally not
Well,
my responsibility is
we
to give
flip-
you the content.
We
You're
flipped the
supposed to let
script
me
on
know
this
what
one.
content to
We're
give you,
asked
like-
questions about us by our. Yeah, fuck it, whatever. I'll ask you a question. Hey, Dylan, are you there?
Oh hey guys.
Hey.
How'd that go?
Went pretty good. It
Everything
was
good?
productive. You know, Sean his shoe was untied.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm really glad that you took care of that for him.
Matt-
That can
Matt
be
got down
dangerous,
on,
you
like,
know,
one knee and
walking.
he just like
Yeah, I just kind of
went-
sensually did that.
yeah, just like really tied.
Yeah. I mean, it can be really dangerous walking with your shoe untied, so it's really, really good to stay safe, you know?
Yeah, you could trip.
I know. I've just been walking around
Don't
like,
get hurt.
so much recently. Like,
Yeah, I didn't even get a thank you. Like, let that be noted on the record.
I guess.
Follow-up question.
Well, Dylan, Sean, go away. Sidebar.
That's safer. Okay, yeah, what's up?
Dylan, what the fuck, man? We've been doing this. You know, are you being influenced by him? What's going on?
I don't know, man. I just thought he like brought up some really good points.
I
with
don't
it.
think
you know?
that's not a point, bro. We're trying to make a real show here. We're trying to make a real show, and you know, if we're just saying follow-up question, it's not content.
I mean, it just depends on what the follow-up question is, though. Like, because then it could be like really good content.
But you guys are saying that is the follow-up question. It's funny.
Yeah, that's it.
Are you
It's the
trying to
follow-up.
tank the show? Are you guys in cahoots or something?
I don't see what the big issue is. I think you're being dramatic.
I mean, yeah, I'm being a little bit dramatic. We're starting to gain some traction. We had 20 views on the last video, and You know, I mean, I don't want to throw this all away. You know, I feel like the viewers are gonna tune out if we do this kind of shit.
Yeah, you know what? I can understand that. I apologize.
All right, so like maybe think of the question because I can't. I'm too high. Okay, I can't have that responsibility. I hit the stizzy. Okay, Dylan. So this is it. Kind of falls on
Oh,
you.
you're
It's kind of
stizzed
your
out. You're
fault.
stizzed out. I get it.
So you need to pick up the slack a little bit and think of a real question that isn't just saying follow up question. It's not even that funny. Okay.
You got it, boss.
Okay, Sean, you can come back.
Oh, hi guys.
Welcome back, Sean.
Hi.
So
You
Dylan,
guys had a good talk too.
Yeah,
Like,
shut up, Sean. Dylan has a question for you.
Sean, I remember earlier you mentioned that you had a follow-up question, and I was just curious about what that may have been because it really got me thinking.
follow-up question.
Dylan,
That-
sidebar.
That's a really good point.
Dylan, Sean, I'm talking to Dylan again.
What was that?
I'm trying to talk to Dylan.
What?
I'm doing a sidebar.
Oh, we're sidebarring? Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
we're
okay, yeah.
You
What's
can't,
up?
You can't just ask him. You can't just ask him about the follow up question. That just it's just gonna put him in a cycle. All right, I already agreed to him that he can't ask questions. He can't do it. All right, so we need to do it, and it can't be about the follow up question. Got it?
There is beer all over my computer now.
What?
Spat my beer everywhere.
You spat beer all over your computer. Why
You're
did you do
drinking
that?
on this podcast,
Sean, why are you listening to this? This is a sidebar.
Yeah, this is
Back
sidebar.
up.
What the fuck?
Back up.
Supposed to be a safe space.
Please, some space.
He has a knife.
We're trying to talk. All right. Sorry, Dylan. What? You got beer on your? What the fuck does that have to do with this?
Oh, I just thought it could be an interesting topic for our sidebar.
Oh, okay. Well, we don't need a topic for the sidebar. We need a topic for the full conversation. So we need a real question.
All right, let's bring it back. Let's bring it back.
All right, let's bring it back.
I think I've got a question for
Sean, come back.
Hi.
Hey, Sean. I was just wondering, you ever spilt beer on your computer before?
I can't say I have, unfortunately. I've been meaning to do it, but haven't gotten there yet.
You've been meaning to do it.
Yeah.
Why
I
have you
just
been-
feel like having like beer and a computer is like it's a good combo, and like when you spill it on it, it really gets you like in the moment. You know, it like takes you out of that like you're like in a simulation. Like you're like, oh, you're in a real moment right now. You have that beer on your computer. You're like, okay.
So it's kind of like having beer battered chicken.
That's like what like grounds me. Like you know, like in Inception.
One of
when
those
they have
like
something,
big
like,
defining
grounds
moments, you
them,
know.
You have that one thing, and like spilling beer on your computer, it kind of does that for you.
I see. Okay.
Yeah, it's like one of those moments that like makes or breaks a person.
Exactly.
For me, that was the first time I tried to get into scat. But
Oh yeah.
How'd that go?
it didn't go well.
Oh,
I didn't like it.
you didn't. Skilly bop boop bop boop beep boop boop.
No, not that kind of scat.
Oh, was it like more like the
The poop
boom
kind.
bop,
Yeah.
boom pow?
No.
Like
No, I think you're talking about the skida boo da boo da beep boop bop.
No, you're not listening to me. I was talking about poop.
oh,
About
like
poop.
animal poop
No,
or like
like my own.
poop
Like
poop
eating
poop
my
pee
own.
poop.
Boop,
You know.
boop, 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 boop.
Poop, 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 poop.
I like that kind of scat. Like feel like
Yeah.
it has its place, you know.
You
It
know
definitely does.
what
I think you should try again.
Yeah. Just get more into like that kind of scat, and then like talk
Ma-
back to us.
ma-
I feel like it would be really rewarding.
What do you think a good starting point would be? Would it be like barbershop quartets or?
You just got.
I think
Yeah, you gotta like just talk to someone like on the side of the street and be like skida boo da boo da boop beep, and then like see where they go from there. And
It's
then
kind of
they
like-
give you notes. Like people just give you notes.
Well,
on
I'm
stuff
gonna
like
give
that.
you notes on that one right now. You kind of sounded like a robot. I'm not gonna lie. You didn't really sound. You weren't giving me kind of scat vibes.
But like, tell me like, why don't you go and then I'll give you feedback because feedback's everywhere.
Okay, let me try.
It's kind of too.
Wow.
It was a little like down. It sounded like you had something that you were like dealing with there,
Mhm.
and like I feel like you should see a therapist about that. Like if it's really like.
I won't see a shrink. First off,
no. Your shrink will be able to give you some really good tips on your scatting.
Exactly. Like once you move from there, your scat is just gonna like go everywhere and like
Uh-huh.
it'll like touch so many people. You'll be like the scat man, you know, scat man.
Yeah, dude, you'll be like the scat man. You'll just have scat all over the place.
Just everywhere. You can't get rid of your scat.
That would be
Everything
awesome.
the sun touches, your scat is also touched.
I mean, what man wouldn't want his scat everywhere? But like,
Come on, let's not discriminate. It's 2023. We want men, we want women, we want children to have scat all everywhere in
Everywhere.
every single part of their lives.
every single part. I mean,
Yeah, scat should be the next big like industry, baby.
Yeah, it's really like undercapitalized right now. I feel like it's gonna come back. Like I predicted your podcast, and I'll predict that scat is coming back in at least the next 3 years.
What do you mean you predicted our podcast?
I was a fan before you guys even started.
You were?
Yeah, dude, he had us all figured out. You haven't seen his notes?
You know, that's good to know. That warms my heart to know that, you know, you were following along, you know, for that long.
Yeah.
You know, we've been working really, really hard on this.
I knew it was gonna happen.
You
guys,
know,
and yeah, I'm really proud of you.
Coming together most Mondays at 9. You know, recording something and then uploading it to YouTube. And, you know, we have the video now. Look, we have a dancing duck. Do you see that?
I'm blind.
It's really taken off.
It's really taken off, and it's a lot more visually engaging than what we had before. You know, he has a little bit of a butt wiggle. See that? Then he just moves around with his feet, and you notice his hat kind of bounces.
It's really cute.
Yeah,
That's really nice, guys.
I spent a lot of time on Google Images trying to find this.
I hope it's not copyrighted.
What do you mean?
Why would you say that?
You guys would get like doxxed.
What do you mean?
The copywriters will be like giving your social security information out if like it is copyrighted.
They could do that.
I don't even know my social security information.
If they don't, they know everything. Just be very careful, guys. I don't want anything bad to happen to you.
But how could it be copyright? It's a duck. You can't own the concept of ducks.
I think I see like a little C in there. I don't know. I think that's
C?
like the copywriting. Like see like
No, I don't.
right on the left like feather.
The left feather? Which one's the left feather? He turns around. It does a 360. But that didn't help. You gotta like
It's like
point
a
closer.
little like C like right there. I think it's copyrighted, man.
See what you're talking about.
Yeah, and I'm not seeing this C either. All I'm seeing is a little duck doing a jig.
I'm just telling you. Just be very careful, guys.
I see no C's.
Just don't tell me I didn't warn you.
I see U P. I cup.
What the fuck, dude?
I cup. Spell I cup, Sean.
EYECUP.
Fuck.
What's this about seeing people pee? Why are you guys talking about this? This is weird.
No, it was a joke. It's so it's ICUP. Get it? You know,
Why are you watching me pee?
I'm not watching.
I'm very self-conscious about
No,
that.
it's
I'm a shy peer.
Yeah.
It's the letters. ICUP.
Matt, you need to see that shrink. I'm really concerned.
Seriously, dude, this is an intervention at this point.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go get help.
You really need help, man.
What's going on?
Your scat's never gonna take off. You're saying like how you watch people pee.
I don't watch people. Yeah, it's
I
ICUP.
think maybe that's why his scat is so downtrodden. It's because he sees people pee.
I don't.
And like it's really affecting
I don't
him
see
like in his
people
scat.
pee.
Like
I see you pee.
That's not helping anything.
You don't think I'm a person?
Yeah, that's
I think you're a
subjective.
person, but I don't see people pee. It's just I see you pee.
Is this like the sixth sense thing? Like the kids that can see dead people, except you just see people pee.
No, it's not like that. It's just it's a word. It's a word. It's like an iPhone app for cups.
Yeah, everything's a word.
Yeah. Like just don't say that word because it's really freaking me out right now.
I'm starting to get scared.
You know, I think that's enough for the podcast tonight. I think I'm gonna end it right there. Fuck you guys.
Just
Copy,
watch
follow-up
out,
question.
Watch out for Matt Tether. He sees
I don't.
you pee.
Just to clarify for the audience, I do not see. I don't see you pee. I see you pee. The letters. You know, it spells
Guys,
out I.
watch out. He sees you pee.
No, I don't. I don't do that. I don't sees you pee. I see you pee. You know, it's not sees. It's not like seeing as in SEE. It's just see as in see. You know?
Lock your bathroom doors, cover your stream
Don't do
behind
that.
loud
Don't
music
do
on a
that. Don't do any of
speaker
that
and
stuff.
sees you
No,
pee.
no.
Just wear a catheter, guys. Like,
No,
don't even expose it.
You don't
like,
need a catheter.
Bro, like, just don't even get to
You
that
don't.
point.
You don't need any of that. You don't need to plug it. Okay. You don't need
He
to.
sees you pee. He literally
don't see you
sees
pee.
you pee.
He
I
literally
see you.
sees you pee.
No, I don't. I don't. Guys, this is my showing. You're making me look really bad.
We're trying to help you, man. This is the first step.
We're trying to help, dude.
I've been
And,
nothing
like,
but nice to you guys, though.
you're still in a spot of denial right now. We're just trying to help.
You need to see through this, and I'm sorry that you feel this way, but like, you need to get help.
I've been nothing but nice to you guys.
Seeing people pee is not normal, dude. And we're just trying to make sure that you can come out of this on top.
I see you pee. It's not. I don't watch anyone pee. Okay. I don't watch any pee. I'm any of the podcasts.